Uh, just to inform all of you that there is a sudden internet breakdown in the campus, so we are just resuming it in another 10 minutes. So please bear with us. It is just an emergency. So I just connected through my mobile phone, and so we will be back very soon. We are trying to recover it. So there is just a breakdown suddenly. It's a technical glitch. So we are coming back immediately. Please be with us. As all of you can see that, hello, on first floor पे नहीं है रे. यहाँ breakdown हुआ है. So as all of you can see that Dr. Sukhdev Singh, the Deputy Director General of NIC, is already available with us. He will start his presentation very soon. We are just waiting to revive the revive the entire network. So once done, I think it is coming back now. So let me see if we can start now. এসছে? হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে। তাহলে আমি তো ওই দিয়ে জয়েন করেছি, ভিভো দিয়ে। So I think the networks will come out. I am just joined with my mobile phone. You can see here. Good afternoon, all the participants. So in this particular session, this is the last this particular season. This is the last talk by none other than the AI information specialist, that is Dr. Sukhdev Singh. Sukhdev, we know each other for the last almost on more than 20 years, I think. Sukhdev, I'm sure we know each other for the last. I suddenly I remember
25 years, I think.
25 years. So I remember when Sukhdev was in NIC, I used to interact with him along with Nana Pandita. Nana was there, and Shalini Chakravarti, and all your friends were all there, and we used to interact a lot and all. And in fact, in the past also, when Sukhdev was there at NIC, so I had a opportunity to take a training from Sukhdev Singh on some of the access management system of some of the databases at that particular time. It was not like this what we have, the so much of privileges or having sitting in the webinar or doing that. It was more on interactive platforms. We used to interact on a one-to-one platforms. I think that a lot of practical exposure we have got at that time. Lot of activities was done by Sukhdev at that time. So we were very much connected, and in fact, suddenly one fine for morning, I saw that Sukhdev started a WhatsApp group called AI in Libraries, and immediately I got hooked. I know there are a lot of new things, and the classical part is that in that particular group, what he does is every time I find that hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes, we are hearing.
Hello.
I can hear you. Something went wrong or what? Dr. Ganguly, I think.
He mentioned an internet issue in the university.
Okay, acha. Vasumati Shri Ganesh is there. Okay,
Yes.
good to see you after a very, very long time. Uh,
Hello, sir. Unfortunately, we are facing some internet issues.
so, and let it come up, I feel.
Just give us 2 minutes, sir.
Actually, one message is displaying on my screen that start meeting summary, deny all something like that. A participant has requested to start meeting summary. I don't know. I think somebody will be taking care of such messages. I just received one.
Shubhib, I think there is a bit technical glitch here, so I would request you to please start your presentation.
Okay.
We'll join as soon as it gets connected.
Okay.
Shubhib, I think there is a
Actually, I got a message from Dr. Ganguly that there is some issue, so I can start the my presentation. So first of all, I would share my screen and okay. So
Uh,
yes, somebody.
We can see it.
Okay. So this was actually the starting. So hello, I am Sukhdev Singh, and I worked in a National Informatics Center, and I retired about 3 years back from NIC as Deputy Director General. And
excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
yes,
Sir, because we disconnected, I think by default you became host. Can you make us host?
oh, actually, I'm not very much confident in
Sir,
doing
please
it.
go to participants. There you will see HDFC Library, Ashoka University.
Participants.
Dear sir, reclaim your host and then assign to co-host.
Yeah. I'm going to this thing view host video effects bin hide yourself. Oh no, I don't think I am. Acha, okay, the library is here.
Yeah, under more you will find the option of making host.
Right. There are too many. I lost. This month, this month. Actually, I never been admin of such Zoom. So this is it. Okay, this one is there. Then what to do?
You click on that HDFC library thing. There's a
Yeah.
three dots
Yeah.
you'll see. If you click that, you'll get an option, make host.
Uh, make host. Yes, I think it is done.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. So let us begin now. So first of all, why we should be going for artificial intelligence in modern libraries? And one thing, whenever I speak artificial intelligence, I mean generative artificial intelligence. So we know that has been an explosion of information, uh, and libraries do face ever increasing volume and variety of digital and physical resources. And time of the staff is always a constraint. It has been there since uh, long. And important thing is that now the user expectations has arisen because they themselves have a facility to access information uh, at any time 24 by 7. That information is in their pocket now, in their mobile phone. So they expect at least 10 times more from a librarian or library. So that's why we need to move ahead and change our working and adopt new tools and techniques. And artificial intelligence is very much there. So artificial intelligence, you can see that it sits at the center of our proposed work frame. And what it can do, it can, take away your repetitive tasks like all your paperwork, like creating newsletters or sending defaulter emails or doing some data entry or data entry, repetitive data entry or some scheduling of the task. It can be done easily, can be done by technology, especially the artificial intelligence technology. And then the time saved that can be utilized by the librarians or the libraries for personalized, high value activities like supporting the research scholars or preparing some curated list or material. Or you can if you are in a public library situation and even in the academic library situation, you can have a better engagement with your community, if it is a public library or your academic staff or research scholars. You can have a one-to-one relationship because you have saved your time from all your routine tasks, the repetitive tasks. Here, the goal is not to basically replace the librarians, but to enhance their capability with the help of artificial intelligence. And so, if we see the architecture of the modern library, we can say that there are three pillars. Pillar number one is the user experience or services which can be provided, like semantic search means. Earlier, we were having keyword type of searching. We used to have the knowledge of all controlled vocabulary. I know when we were in medlars, we have to learn this medical subject heading. Anyway, we were trained, but for doctors to learn this controlled vocabulary so that precise the results are quite precise. Uh, but now that has changed. Now technology is there for semantic searching, which means that now the searching is through the intention, what the user intend, that will come up. And that is the one pillar. And so many other user facing facilities can be done with the help of uh, artificial intelligence. Second one pillar is the back office or all the operations, all the library operations, like you can have automated cataloging, classification, you can have AI powered OCR, and of course, if there is interlibrary loan requirement are there, that can be easily done by the help of artificial intelligence, which can search where a particular resource is available and then can easily either request or get a digital copy of it. Anyway, depending upon the situation, within the restrictions of all sort of laws, copyright laws, and all those things. And the third pillar is the human element. Basically, it involves the ethics of using artificial intelligence in your work, and then the governance part, and even the providing AI literacy to the end users, how to use AI, where to use it, and where not to use it. If you are using it, how to disclose it. These are the three pillars of a modern AI assisted library. As you know, that the AI library should not be a single tool, but it could be a multi-layered ecosystem requiring simultaneously development across all the three pillars. But I will be concentrating only on the middle pillar, that is pillar number 2, the back office. I will be focusing over here. The other two pillars, I think uh, we may take some time later on. So, first of all, let us take up the most that was supposed to be most technical work in librarianship. That was, classification and cataloging of our books. Okay. The challenges of traditional cataloging. It used to take a lot of our time, technical, even that time of the experienced technical librarian staff. Then you had to learn all sort of complex standards and protocol. Uh, of course, like AACR2 or the latest RDA formats and all those things. You had to know the library classification. Not only know it, you have to find a browse through a huge volumes of uh, DDC, let us say, or LC, whatever it is, and then you have to dig out uh, its number so that it can be assigned. Or you may have to assign the subject heading, standard subject heading, either through Library of Congress subject heading or shares list. Then thereafter, if that catalog was automated, then you had to have this mark formats and all those things were there. So middle size and smaller libraries, like college libraries and school libraries. At least in the school libraries, there was hardly any concept of classifying and cataloging of the books. But these days, even the school has some schools have a larger collection, about 80 to 90,000. There, I have gone through such schools which has large volume of books, but there it lacked all our technical organization, and college librarians also have were not having adequate staff, so that were always the books were sectioned and placed on the stacks, in some manner. So that was not there, and there was always a work in progress. Means you place the books over there, but the classification and cataloging was never there, or it was always in the pipeline. But now we can have AI solutions where you can simply put the some of the details of any book. Copy cataloging is one. Okay, uh, that was even earlier also, but now it has been enhanced with the use of AI technology. Even I have wrote one custom GPT uh, where people can simply click the title page and the verso page of a book, and it will do all the things. It will give a classification number. It will give a cutter number. It will give assign some you know uh, keywords, standard keywords. Okay, and the once a photo is taken, it will recognize all the elements, the author, titles, and so forth, and it will even create a AACR or metadata or a card, whatever you used to have it. Most importantly, you can also have a digital mark record that you can directly import in your library software if you are having Koha or any other library management package. If you are having that, that can be there. These are some of the custom GPT. And custom GPTs are they lie inside your uh, chat GPT, uh, which you can you know use it. In fact, I wanted to show it to you, but anyway, it will be something like this. If you can view my screen. So this is a custom GPT, and of course I have written it. Here, what you can do is you can open it over here, or you can open it in your mobile phone, and then you can simply click a photograph of the title page and verso page, and it will start giving you the class number and the book number and other details. In fact, I could have shown a demo of it. Anyway, if we have time, we can show it. Or what you can do is, mm, anyway, I will show you. So this is one of the GPTs I was talking about, that you can, simply have it, your chat GPT on your mobile phone, and then open it up, and then, click and do the things. These are some of the other GPTs which have been written, but these are for importing your classifying and cataloging, and importing your uh, these data in your library software, maybe Koha or any other library management software which can import uh, this mark for 21 format. You can easily import them, and these are the some of the other GPTs are there. So I will be in the chat. I will be sharing these links, so you can always check up. Or what I can also do is that I can, this portion, how to, I can show you a one video, YouTube video, if you can listen to it, or I can, what I can do is I can share the link also. Let me run this video, and if you can hear the voice, then fine. Otherwise, you can view it. So basically here, what you can do is, these are the some of the books. I In this video, actually, I am showing that uh, I have few books, and I have the Koha installed in a computer, and then I am searching for this book in my Koha library software, and these are not there. This is just to show that uh, there is no existing data. That data will be imported through this uh, uh, GPTs. I don't know whether you are hearing the audio or not.
No, we can't hear the audio, Sukhdev. Probably you can share the link in the chat box
Yeah,
and people can use it later.
Okay, that I am doing that.
Hmm.
Copy over here and here.
In fact, people have already started using your catalog, ChatGPT catalogs, and they are responding it to it.
Okay, so this is the link. Either you can see it on. So we will go back to my presentation. If there is a time, I will also show a live demo also. But let us see first. Let us complete it. Presentation. So this you can see, and I have shared that link of this thing of the video in your chat, and you can simply click and view later on. And there in the description of the video, the GPTs, the links are there. So basically, what it does is that you simply, open your chat GPT and launch your the chat GPT app in your mobile phone. Why I'm saying mobile phone? Because mobile phone has a camera, so you can easily take a photograph. Otherwise, it will also work on desktop or any or your what is tablet or anything else where you can open the chat GPT. So once you simply you can find it, a click and catalog you can do, or then you simply click the photographs. It will be the photographs would be received. You upload, and it will create a uh, it will display all the records or all the data which usually is displayed on a AACR2 card, starting from the class number, then is a cutter number to make it a book number, then the author, the title, and all the imprint you will be having, and then the subject heading. Then thereafter you can even see the physical card, also image of that. On later on, it will ask whether you want to download the data as a mark file. You say yes, then the data would be you can copy that data or download that data and import in your OPAD. So this is what the whole procedure is. So what used to take uh, hours, now it can be done in seconds. Of course, you have to always while you are importing, you have to have the human in the loop element, means that somebody has to see whether everything is all right. So such things can be done easily by the people in a smaller or rural type of libraries or college library. They have the easily have the mobile phones, and then they can easily do it. So this is I have already shown you. This is the video I have shown you. Okay. Then you can have the next thing is that you can have is that for your users, you can provide a 24 by 7 user support, and by implementing a chatbot on your website, on your library website. And the chatbots are not new in the website. You whenever you go to some booking ticket booking sites or some e-commerce sites, you will have some small pop-up coming up and say, how may I help you, something like that. In the libraries also you can have a such a chatbot. It can help in responding to so many frequently asked questions, like the library hours or the rules regarding renewable of a book or fines or something else. Whatever normally, the library policies are there, and the question related to it, which are quite frequently asked by people. So that sometimes take a lot of the time also, of especially of the reference librarians. Then it can such chatbot can also help in searching the books from the OPEC. and you can put a natural language layer on your existing library software. Otherwise, people may not be knowing how to search even the catalog. Uh, it depends how what type of users you are having. So that can also be done. And so a lot of reference type of queries can also be answered through such chatbot. So basically, this is just a picture over here that the librarians, sometimes they get frustrated by users if they are having a lot of such frequently asked questions like what are the opening hours, find a book renew item, or what is the Wi-Fi password if there is in the library. So many things are there, even research related queries they can put, or research consultation, or digital literacy classes also when they are held and how they are held. So many questions could be there. The such chatbot can provide instant, query resolution, provide reference, uh, can guide searching, and personalized guidance also they can provide. So basically, if you and these are very simple these days to create a chatbot for your library, because there are n number of platforms now are available which provide very simple. You simply put in a simple language that I want to create a chatbot for my library, and they will build it for you. Uh, Even there are so many other tools are also there in the artificial intelligence domain, and that is now properly known as vibe coding instead of your all this Python coding or all those languages, C language, or that all coding is not required. You simply talk to AI systems that you create a such and such app for me. They will create it there. Uh, for creating a chatbot, you may simply have to say, create a chatbot. It will create a chatbot. Then you have to configure it. You give a personality to it, whether it could be a lady or gent, and how he or she may be speaking to the user. Then you need to train that chatbot. And how do you train it? You give all your policy documents to it, or if your website has all such policy over there, your library rules are there. You can provide a link to all those documents, and if you can connect your OPAC, your library automated, your online catalog, that link can also be given. Then you have to simply publish it on your website. Means publishing here, it will be made available to the public. Then you can test it with the live agents. You can do something. Let me show you some of the things which how easy it could be. So anybody can create a chatbot any without much knowledge of programming or little knowledge of programming. That can be done. I have again have a video. Let me. I will also share this link uh, in the. I'm just sharing the link. Otherwise, so this can also be seen. Where is my? Oh, these are chat. This is the second one. You can have it. So you can also view this video also how easy it could be to create a chatbot. So what we can do is that I have chosen a platform. Of course, to start with, it is free to start with, which is called is jotform.com. If you go there, you can create a your account, over there. Okay, you can go and create a account, and then you say that create a chatbot for a library. It will build something like this thing. Small window would be there, and this is what you can do. You can, give its personality, like welcome message. You can give the navigation. Means you can all, customize all this, how it should look like, and a photograph, and you can even give a name to that person, or your virtual avatar, whatever you want to do. In the video it is explained how you can do it. Then you need to train it. So you can either upload files, or if you have all your policies on your website, then you can simply place a link over there. You give a link like this thing, and then it will simply learn all your documents from there, and later on you publish. Publishing could be very simple because this is a third party platform. uh, when you say publish, it will give you a link. That link you can insert on your own website, and then you can, a link would be created. Or if you are using any of these platform, WordPress, or so many platforms are listed, if you have any of this platform, you simply click that platform. It will give you a uh, custom code. That custom code you can place in your library website. So thereafter, you can test it, like, whether it should be displayed on a mobile or on a tablet, on a desktop. Then you can simply test it. If somebody is asking a question whether a library opens on Sunday, then it may respond uh, that way. Thereafter, after you have published your chatbot from your library, you can simply paste a QR code somewhere where the people are mostly visiting, maybe in your canteen or at the outside of the library, so that people can simply scan it and access your chatbot, and they can do without visiting to the library. They can have all their query resolved. Uh, Next thing, what libraries can do with the help of AI technologies is that now uh, mostly the libraries are automated. You have LMS library software is there, which have all the records, your collection, and its circulation data is there. Then you can feed what all courses your institution is running. If you are an academic library, what type of readers you are having, postgraduate or researchers. If they are researchers, on what topic they are doing the research, that all information can be collected, plus and all your syllabi of all the courses being run in the institution. And then you can also grab data online, what is in the trending things are there in scientific or academic or political things. So if you have a vast uh, coverage of subjects which your institution caters, then all those data can be fed in. Then the AI can simply plus whatever resources are available, means whatever books or journals are available in the market, which are purchasable. So all that information can be analyzed by this AI technologies at your library, and it will recommend what books or what journals can be procured, and what cannot be, what is not, what is useless in your library at the moment, which are not being issued or not in the circulation. And if you are facing some space crunch, then you can consider those items to be withdrawn or discarded, or from your library. So that AI can help in that also. So that will basically now you will take you can take the decisions not on the some recommendations of some committees, but now you will have the data to support your decision that these things can be procured and these things can be discarded. So basically, this is how you can do it. Earlier, you had the traditional strategy where most probably it was guesswork that these books could be purchased, or then you have to find out the manually, and then historical. If you had data, you had to do it now, or even in the institution also you were selecting, or your committee was selecting what collection could be there, and and the weeding was also quite subjective. But now with the AI strategy, you have algorithm prediction is there. You have automated diversity baselines, means the collection actually represent the what is your community is all about, especially for the public libraries. They have to cater for all their demography. So all their interests are whether they are represented or not represented in the library collection. Then you can have justify your return on investment, and so many things can be done because of the technology. This is how life cycle of a modern intelligent library resource could be there. Intelligence is there, then it can predict demand, forecast, all sort of investment can be done. It can do the budget optimization, resource allocation, and finally it can also learn from whatever, whether the recommendations were good or bad, and then even it can do the weeding decisions can be done. All sort of things can be done. So I have told you that for library operations, you can have classification and cataloging. You can have some sort of reference service through the chatbot. Then you can build up a very good representative library collection uh, with the help of AI tools. Uh, Depending upon what has been your circulation data, historical records you are having, or whether you are receiving a lot of interlibrary loan requests, what is your user behavior, and the current syllabi which is being taught in academic institution, that all can be converged. Then you can create a demand heat map that may. So this is again a demonstration of how the collection can be built. You can do the classification, cataloging, you can do the predictive analytics, and then you have that centralized collection hub, which represent all your diversity. I mean, especially for the public libraries. So all the community interests are representative. You have a representative collection. You can also have the quality control, as basically this is a sort of issue with AI also. Sometimes it doesn't work the way it should be. I mean, sometimes it is difficult to have a trust on AI because we are talking of generative AI, which is not actually, which is different from information retrieval. It is basically something which is saying it predicts based on the all your training data. So the control quality control has to be done by the human librarians. That is important. This is another extension how it can be done. You can even have external data also. Uh, these days, a lot of information is available externally, which you need not always subscribe to, but you can purchase access to it by using APIs, especially for all those AI tools. You can purchase their API rather than having the this. And from the backend, you can analyze what all is required. Like you have Goodreads API, you have Amazon Books API, you have the circulation data, and all those things are mixed up, and you can create a program and that can generate, not only it is for a collection, building, but you can directly place, purchase order to various vendors. Either these are digital resources, or these are physical books or journals. You can purchase them, and that purchasing operations itself can be automated with the use of artificial intelligence tool. It will identify the underutilized books, and it will also forecast what could be the next year budget depending upon the utilization and what all trends are going ahead. So basically, this is again to represent that you can eliminate, all your guesswork, and you have now the data to show you. So there are basically tools. This slide shows all tools which are available for collection building. I have listed them. What is the cost or access? Some are free, but mostly these are commercial, and mostly are being in the market in the US, like Library IQ, Collection HQ, and Ingram, or all sort of things are there which are available. Ready-made packages are available. Mostly the Western library in US are making use of it. So the life cycle of a data-driven collection basically operates. You have data at one place, and all the data is with you, the circulation data, the syllabi, the research interest, or your demography of uh, your readers in the case of public libraries. And then you have human element which evaluates all those things, and that is becomes the uh, engine of your smart library or AI library. This is what can be achieved. You can maximize budget ROI. You ensure that your collection basically mm, is quite diversified and represent the interest of your community or your user community, and you reclaim the time and space in the sense that you can whatever is not required, you can remove them, and you save the time of the your staff and the readers, and that time can be utilized in further productivity or personalized research assistant to the readers. Now we come to another important area where the AI can be used, but mm, it is as such is not very much recognized, but lot of time is spent on doing some very routine type of work, like creating your library newsletters, or producing some program guides uh, to help your user, or you compile frequently asked questions for your library website, or if it is there, or you can even provide user tutorials. You have been doing all these things, but you had been doing all these things manually, most of you. But this can easily be done with the AI technologies. Like, you can build library newsletter that you can announce new arrivals. You can share programs update, if especially for public libraries when they invite some authors and they have public functions, then you can give all those things in your library newsletter. You can provide tips on library services. You can basically engage with your readers. And how AI help is that you can simply pick up any of your LLM like Chat GPT, and you can have a good prompt, and then you simply say that this create a newsletter from this to this date and pick up the data from uh, the latest arrivals from the catalog itself. It will go to the your online catalog, check for say if it is a monthly newsletter, it will check how many uh, documents have been acquired during that period, and then it will create all sort of a list from there, and it will personalize. Even it can do the personalized also means uh, that we had the concept of selective dissemination of information that can also be done uh, with these large language models. Okay. Now these large language models are quite advanced also, and every day some new version or new improvement is coming. Uh, we all only know most of us only know what is available for free, but if you go to their uh, paid version, a number of more facilities are there which can be easily utilized by your librarians to cater better need by this thing, especially this uh, cloud and uh, it is coming up with lot of things which can be very helpful. And you can even write content also. It is very easy. Why to spend a lot of time in writing content or some workshop, or all those things can be done. You can even but the thing is that important thing is that, let me remind you again, we are talking of generative AI. Generative AI means that it will generate something from whatever it has learned from the testing data, and it is not something information retrieval where you have databases, you store the information, and the same information is retrieved. Here, these technology basically have learned the all the patterns for whatever training data or very large text of or very large content has been fed to them. From the bits and pieces of all those things, they will be actually synthesizing that content and providing it to you. Let me tell you, there is a concept known as hallucination, which means that these, at times, these models, large language model, will lie to you in such a with such a confidence that you will not be able to make out whether that information is correct or not correct. So that part lies on the librarians, uh, that whether that information, whatever content is provided by the AI, whether it is authentic or not. I think this role has to be taken up by the librarians. Of course, they have been doing previously also to finding the best authentic books or literature or journals. They have been doing it. The same skill should be enhanced uh, uh, and improved, and the same thing can be applied to whatever is generated through the art AI. So all those things you can provide. You can create program guides. You can draft events. You can you can even have adjust the tone of whatever you're writing. If you're writing for children, you can have your content for that. This is especially important for public libraries. You can have details. You can even have story time and all those things that the public libraries do. FAQs and tutorials, these are very easy. You simply give some of the data and ask this large language model to rewrite into a question answer format. It will do what are the frequently asked question and what could be their response. You simply upload all your policy documents and ask it to create a FAQ. It will do it. The second aspect of creating this content by the AI tools, or one is that creating the visual art. Like if you are having some event, you can have beautiful event posters, you can have social media graphics, or you can have something to promote your reading habits among the children or some youngsters. which normally public libraries or even school libraries, they do it. Okay, this is an example how you can do it: story times, adventure, or your book club or something. All these things can be created very easily with the help of AI tools that basically would be enhancing uh, the role of the libraries in promoting the reading habits or whatever it is. Or so this is just a summation of all those things. You can create engaging text. With, you can create stunning visuals, and you however, this is the last at the bottom. It is written that 100% human touch is required. Means basically you have to be in the human in the loop. That role needs to be provided. So A is a partner, but it is not a replacement. Okay. Anyway, that is a known fact by this time now. And this has been a survey by Clarivate uh, company. This is a well-known report is there that about 70% of the libraries which they surveyed globally were either, talking of implementing AI in their libraries, or few of them have already implemented. But the problem was that there was very few institutions which had a AI use policy or AI governance policy. So that was the, I mean, this slide shows basically that is the danger zone. Without having a policy in a place, when how the AI can be used, and uh, where it can be used, how it can be used, and where it should not be used. If it is used, how to declare it, and if you're using the AI generated content, how you are going to, because you will should be always treating at a draft, then how you should be, auditing it and vetting it. That is the issue over here. This is what this slide shows. And the one major issue is of security when you're using with the such AI tools, and libraries being holding the some data of their users. They should be careful that there are no privacy issues are there when they are using the AI tools, because when you use an AI tool which is a cloud-based, which we normally use, they not only provide you response, they will also learn from whatever you provide. And if you're, say, uploading, say, a researcher is uploading some research data which he has done all the research, he's uploading to analyze it. It will be done, but it will also the tool will also remember the data, and that data privacy could be uh, could be compromised. So for that, what it is suggested that librarians may have, or the institution may have, local LLM. Now all these companies are also offering some sort of, they call it open source models, although they are not open source, but the source is not there. This is open weight models, means you can install them on your local computers and then you can interact with them. The advantage is that the data is not going beyond your local machine. That is the advantage. So that is an issue if you are thinking of implementing AI in your libraries. That portion or that policy should be also taken care of. So this is what I was talking about. There are some ethical principles involved. Number one is paramount privacy, means you are having the data of the patrons or your users. that need to be protected. Various countries have different rules. In India also now act has been implemented where it is known as the Personal Data Protection Act, something like that. That is 3 years old. Earlier it was not there. So that needs to be taken care of, and what implication it could have on libraries, because library hold a lot of data, personal data of their readers, of their users. And then you have to be careful if uh, something goes wrong, who should be held accountable. And there should be basically transparency in all those things should be there. And the accessibility also should be, democratized. And here it is written unbiased accessibility. As I've told you that this large language model, their output may depend upon what data has been used to train them, and these company use whatever is available digitally on the internet or otherwise if they have access to it. So at times this data itself could be, biased to a particular culture. Like you can say that all English speaking countries, their culture data could be there. And a country like India, where there are so many languages and very few data is available digitally, that could be, I mean, could be a problem. That's why all the countries are now building what they call is that sovereign AI. India has also such now uh, AI tools. So in practice, what is permissible and what is not permissible, this is a do and don'ts. For information retrieval, you can use AI. Okay. For user assistance, you can use for content recommendation, where you provide the personalized reading suggestions. Uh, you know that you have all their users when they're interacting or whenever they're uh, whatever they are asking for, you have their data, and based on that data, you can always recommend for further reading what they can be doing. Okay, you can do the internal data analysis with the use of technologies, all sort of things you can do. Basically, you can do all the internal library operations with AI. What is not permitted, that surveillance is not permitted. Discriminatory practices should not be done. Unauthorized collection, gathering data, all secondary use, mean using the collected data for non-specific purposes. All those things should be taken care of, and this could be a part of your policy. So how this could be implemented, that you need to start with small, then you learn from it. Like you can do a data audit first, because poor library data yields bad AI results. Means, if you don't have the proper data of your library, then it won't be of any use. Okay, you start with the prototype, uh, preferably using open source AI tools, and because it will also prevent what is known as the vendor lock-in. So you can have the open source LLM at your place, and you can have a better, machines running them. That can be done. Don't do, what has been given the previous slide. And basically, the thing is that you need to, if you are using AI and integrating it in your library, whether when it is you're designing such system, whether you have all these stakeholders with you, the admin, the institutional policies, and the end users into your account. And that is your strategy for success. What is that? It is the human partnership. So future of the your library is in your hand. AI is not the destination, it is the powerful tool on your journey. By partnering with it, you unlock more time, new creative possibilities to do what you do the best. That is serving your readers. I think that was there. So thank you very much. And if I have time, I think we have 15 minutes time. If you want, I can demonstrate that. So anyone from the host?
So you can please continue demonstrating.
It will take till that time you may collect the questions. In fact, I will have to set up something. Okay, it will take me some around 2-3 minutes. Okay.
Not an issue, Sukhdev, because all the questions are already on the floor.
Okay.
A lot of questions have already arrived. I'm sure your
So,
presentation
and
is as good as.
let me actually, I have to, connect my mobile phone.
Not an
To
issue. You please take your time. We'll wait. And
okay.
Sumit, please make an announcement that all questions should be on the chat box. Udan, would you like to add by the time Sukhdev make a presentations regarding how we will be going forward from this, because today is the last one? Udan?
Okay, sir. Okay, yeah.
Dear participants, if you have any questions relevant to our today's session's topic, please share it in the chat box.
Lyudmila, are you from Northeast? Lyudmila? You can unmute yourself. Or you can write in the chat box itself.
So I am back. So this is I have shared my mobile phone. I hope everybody can see it.
Yes, yes, Sukhbir.
So here I have Chat GPT installed. From there, from the side menu, I am selecting my app, click and catalog. Okay. Now I will be simply, clicking this plus sign to upload to camera photograph of the title page and the verso page. So, the title page I have clicked. And next is the I have to simply upload this thing, and then it starts doing the thing. So once it is there, I have uploaded, it starts doing its work. Okay. This is step one, step one, classification and call number. This is the DDC class number 294 point something, and it is for Hindu sacred text Bhagavad Gita. And then this is the book number. This is for the cutter number of the author of this book. And here are the subject heading. Okay. And now this is the mark data. So further it says, would you like to download the mark data? If I say yes, it will. Now, if I say, and this is the your how your AACR card main entry should be displaying. This means the author, the title, then the imprint, imprint, then some note over there, then this thing, then their subject. Normally, the card looks like this. And if you want to, if there is a small library, want to have a uh, image of the catalog card, which they can, simply they can print and insert in their card catalog. That can do. So let us see what type of image it creates. So this is a simple custom GPT, and it can work from any mobile phone. Mobile phone is used only for taking the photographs. Otherwise, if you have the title page and verso page of any book, you can simply upload over there. So this is how it can be created, and this has created an image like this, and it can do for all sort of books, Hindi, English, Punjabi. If I can do another one, so this is another book, and you can see I am not taking a good photographs, okay, but it can do the OCR, a good OCR. I mean, this is, you can appreciate it that normally you need a better photographs for OCRing, but I am not doing that better, but it will still recognize it's all this mark data and all those things are there. So this it has directly given the mark record. The other things are also there, addition and all those public physical description, notes, subject, added entries, all sort of things are there. So if you can you see my that YouTube video, it explains further how you can basically import such data directly into your your OPEC. So that should save a lot of time. And only thing is, while importing, the people may have the people may simply apply their mind whether that everything is all right or not. So I think that was my uh, that completes my presentation. Now I can have the questions. So should I read, or somebody should ask the relevant question?
Sir, I picked up some questions from the chat. Shall I read them out?
Yes, you read.
Rajshri Autade asked, AI making users less dependent on librarians? Can AI understand user needs better than humans? What are the risks of over reliance on AI in education?
So this is a very frequently asked question. Okay. Uh, Number one is users relying on AI. Okay. In fact, that is the area where librarians' role will come up in, teaching uh, your users. Like you have, library orientation program. You can have, in fact, in Western country, I see they have, you know, I mean, internalized what is known as AI literacy program, where they will tell how AI can go wrong and what is the best way to use it. And from the angle of librarians, you can use AI to save as AI. You can use AI as giving you a draft. You have to, vet that draft and give it to your users. Okay, that will take you less of your time, but your expertise would be there to see where the text is okay and where it is not okay. Especially do consider if it is a research type of information you are providing, please do look into the references and citations. Most of the time, these will be wrong, and it will pick up some authors from one article, title from another article, journal from somewhere else. It will cook up the data, and this is my personal experience. Please verify all the citations whenever you have the AI generated draft. So, number one, users need to be made aware. Okay, they can use it, but that information may not be authentic. So, and libraries can save their time, but they should be ready as a what I can say as a providing as a authority to provide the trust. I mean, you should be able to tell whether this piece of information is trustworthy and this is not trustworthy. In my presentation, I have especially emphasized this that now you have been, doing this, quality control by looking up the books while you are selecting the books. That all sort of things were we were trained how to see the worthiness of any piece of work. So the same thing you should be able to enhance yourself. That can be done only when you are aware of what all tools are there and what are their limitations and what are their plus points. Then only you can be serving your users better. I think if I have left some point over here, please remind me.
Okay, so next question is from Bibhutinath sir. He says, how does AI cataloging is different from Z39.50 copy catalog available in Koha?
It is not, I know you can use either thing depending upon this thing, but if see if it is not available, okay, then you can use AI cataloging as such. You can basically both can work, as a supplement. You need not be doing 100%, copy cataloging or need not be doing 100% AI cataloging. If you find that this needs to be cataloged and classified, then you can use AI tools. Especially, let us see, have you, I mean, if we go to any school, do they have all these facilities to have this access to all these tools or copy cataloging? They simply have the books kept somewhere and they know which shelf has this type of book. For those librarians, if they can simply use their mobile phone and have their cataloging and classification done. I mean, every tool has its worth.
The next
So,
question is, which
yes.
AI tools like chatbots or recommendation systems are most effective in academic libraries today?
Uh, Chatbots. I mean, all these major LLM. I don't say chatbot. LLMs all are effective. In fact, every time, every day, every week, they are competing to each other. So you cannot say which is best. But Perplexity is better if you are using in academic libraries, but it is not being upgraded so much. But the good thing in Perplexity AI is that at the back end, you have all other models at the behind. It is just like working as a search engine sort of a thing. So whether it is academic library or any other library, any of these four tools can be used. You can start with Chat GPT. It is actually a master of all. It can do all sort of things. Then you have this very recently. This is doing very good. The From Anthropic company, the cloud dot AI. It is doing very good, especially for better content, and it has lesser amount of hallucinations. It is better for writing content, and of course, it is excellent for writing computer code, but that is not our domain. So that is there. In fact, and this Google Gemini is, I mean, it is everywhere. So in fact, all tools can be used depending upon what need is there. So and sometimes, librarians ask me that if they had to subscribe a tool for their library, which one to subscribe? I say that you can subscribe all four to start with, at least the lower versions. But the best thing would be, and I hope if librarians want to uh, have a step ahead, they want to be, especially for the bigger organization, university library, having a lot of infrastructure. They have the computer departments at one place. The best would be to have a better and better servers. Means this AI uses this GPUs, high capacity GPUs, which cost about lakhs, and they require some cooling also because these get very heated. And then install all these open weight uh, models, which are you can simply download it and place it there, so that there is no privacy issues there. I mean, your research, your uh, private, your personal data stay within the campus. I think Ashoka University can try with this.
Sure, sir. Rakhi asks how AI can be responsibly used in digital preservation.
I think digital preservation is a totally different thing. I uh, do not have any idea as such, but you can always, use AI not for preserving things, but if you have some manuscripts which are there, you can have their copies, you can have their OCR done. Of course, it can understand even the handwriting, unlike other OCR, the traditional OCR. It can be trained to understand even the handwriting, which manuscripts are written in handwriting. That can be done. So you can have a copy of those manuscripts and have a digital copy with OCR, and you place it on your library website and keep the manuscript safe at some better preserved condition. Digital preservation, I don't. Basically, there's one weakness with this all generative AI tools. The thing is that they are generative. They are not retrieval system. Means you have some information, then you retrieve it. No, it is not that. they actually generate information, and they generate by predicting what could be the best answer. So, and their prediction can be wrong. So that's why you can uh, you can never trust them at their face value. You have to apply human mind to see whether it is a good or it can be improved. So sorry, I do not have this particular answer that how AI can be used for digital preservation.
Sukhdev, let me answer to this. Uh, it's a very pertinent questions and all. Actually, what basically see, I would like to tell you all of you here that AI is used as a in chemistry. There is a word called catalyst, and AI is a platform which is used as a catalyst. Basically, what is the function of a catalyst? Of a catalyst is an element which enhances the chemical reaction. So catalyst, so what AI does is basically it enhances the performance actually. Enhances the performance which you are trying to do. Okay, so there are several, verticals are there in an AI and all. I could have taken a complete session on that, but that's a different thing. As far as the digital preservation is concerned, as Sukhdev was trying to mention about this, he is very right. There is no such clear-cut answer. But one area where in digital preservation this thing can play a very pragmatic role is that it is for deep search. For example, you have say for example a repository of some important manuscripts, and you want to find out what are the important salient areas or what are the pragmatic areas which are there in those manuscripts. Like for example, he was doing it for some Ramcharit Manas or some Sanskrit book. He was doing that just now, that cataloging or classification he was doing. If you want to find out, say for example, that's a kind of a digital preserved a document is there, so you can do a deep search, and with the help of the deep search you can pull out the relevant information from for your information retrieval purpose. That is what actually Sukhdev was trying to emphasize on this. So it acts as a catalyst. That is what I want to add to what Sukhdev has said. Yeah, Sukhdev.
Thank you. So that's what I was saying, that you can, OCR with the help of AI, then you preserve the document, original document.
Yeah, yeah.
So any other question?
So one final question. This is asked many times. Do you think AI will reduce job opportunities or create new roles in libraries?
I don't think so. I keep on saying, if one has to be a librarian, if I have to again born and be choosing a librarianship, I will be the best one to choose, because this is the best time to be a librarian. Why?
No, but Sukhdev, let me add to this. This is a very interesting question. See, Sukhdev, the thing is that it is a matter of concern for all my fellow members who have joined here. But please remember, librarian is always going to be there. You remember some time back when the websites and other things were coming up. So there was a concept when the virtual world was coming up in a big way. So people were trying to call it as a kind of a cybrarian. It was a word was coined by many people. So it's a new nomenclature came out of that. Currently, there are two nomenclature. I mean, last year also I saw one particular nomenclature which was very popular. That is called as ChatGPT librarian. There is a exclusive advertisement for ChatGPT librarian, and the current one, and there is a selection also. There is a person has been selected in one of the university in US. He is an AI librarian. But so these nomenclature is coming. But yes, one thing which is a most clarion call is that, let me tell you that, see, currently the roles, responsibilities, and the qualification of the librarians are changing very dramatically. I'll give you an example that I will not name. It was somewhere in Canada. I was reading a case study where a person has been appointed as the university librarian, but she holds two important qualifications, not the library science. Two important qualifications she holds. Number one, that girl is basically a computer science and AI specialist. Number one. Number two is that she is an expert on scholarly communication. So you can imagine she is already, the library is passing through different kinds of, this kind of tsunami changes are there. Even the qualifications and meeting the current requirement is also changing at a very, very fast pace. So it is nothing to be scared. Only thing is that current librarians and the library professionals have to cope up with the change in trends. As you are slowly adopting AI, you also need to adopt AI in your qualification also. You probably implementing AI in your system in the libraries, coming up with chatbots, or today Sukhdev has shown a beautiful that cataloging classification system which he has done. You have already introduced. Probably you have to adopt and you have to learn more. You have to probably you have to study more towards LLM systems, study more towards prompt engineering concepts. On so these are some of the things. In fact, I was telling just half an hour back, I was explaining somebody on prompt engineering. How does a prompt engineering works? So these things are coming up at a very, very tsunami space. So you need to get abreast with all these new concepts or the new things which are in the current scenario. That is what I want to add to it.
Yes, that is very much right. So, as I have told you, we have to take up a higher value of functions and basically go into deep, learn how this system works, teach how to use them and how not to use them. So don't fear this AI. We have librarians have been, have survived so many technologies. This is only just another technology which has been added. We had been there for centuries. Don't worry. And if somebody see, take another example. I take another example. You see that this AI is giving all sort of peers in all professions. Okay, take for instance doctors. Okay, it has either it is a rumor or it is a fact that it was said that there is a AI hospital. So people don't. I mean, there are no doctors. The only AI systems are there, and you can go and everything is done through it. A treatment can be done and all those things can be done. Okay, I don't know whether it's a fact or a fiction. It is was supposed to be somewhere in China. Anyway, see,
Yeah,
take your practical example. You can go to internet and you can give your symptoms and then you can have your medicine and go to the chemist shop. You can have that medicine. Okay, that is fine up to a small sardi zukam sort of thing. But if you have some serious disease, you have to go to the doctor. Okay, so why? And whatever doctor says, that is the final word. Why? Because that is the ultimate trust. So you will have to trust whatever he or she says. In the same manner, you have to enhance your capability that whatever you say, this is the trustworthy information that people have to trust you, not the AI system or not that. That much trust you have to develop. How you can develop it? You have to know the first the system and of course how to use it and how not to use it. People, your users should be, I mean, must have that confidence. Okay, I could be wrong. Let me meet the librarian and let him have his final verdict. That you should raise to that particular level. Your jobs are not going to lose. Anybody is not going to lose their job. Of course, your job will be changing. Instead of simply issuing and returning books as we were doing earlier, Now we don't do that way. We simply, scan some barcodes and, we have all sort of technologies there existing before AI had come. All sort of technologies has come up where you have automated charging and discharging of books. Librarians were always there, but they were doing some better job. Okay, so don't fear, learn it and use it. Start with small, enhance. Let that confidence, build that confidence among your users that you are the best and you are better than them.
Sukhdev, would you like interested to take some questions or we'll wrap it up?
Yes, yes.
If
Yeah,
you-
yeah, I am free.
There was a Sumit. There was a question. Can you give a chance to Dr. Panduranga? He wants to speak. Can you see if Dr. Panduranga can be given? I just saw his message.
Yes, just a second.
He is writing Panduranga Shantanu a question or clarification. Please allow me to unmute. If you can have a look at it,
Yes, I have
Sumit.
enabled
Yes,
them
sir.
to.
Thank you. Thank you, Shantanu, sir. This is Dr.
Yeah,
Panduranga
yes,
from
Dr. Panduranga.
Sir, this is from Panduranga from Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning from Andhra Pradesh. This question is related to previous session regarding the statistics metrics level. Recently, one of the real practical I faced problem in front of our VC and register.
Can
When
you
we
just speak
went,
loudly, Dr. Panduranga?
yes, sir. Are you able to hear now?
Slightly, if you can increase your voice, Panduranga.
This is regarding this when I went for renewal of this one of the database which we are paying here in a use amount, the statistics is not up to the mark. So sometimes the numbers also will give good response from the authorities. And the same thing when I cross-check with the faculty members, and they said, sir, the everything the way they ask, it is a very good question to them. So sometimes that is a Department of Management professor, he said, sometimes numbers only speaks, but sometimes they have to understand the subject expert, the way they will justify to renewal the database. Because what happened due to this AI technologies, whenever we say when they give an assignment to the student, when we are saying go and use the database and pull the data, retrieve and use that for your assignment and all, they are not bothering about all that. They will directly go some of the LMS like Cloud, or they will put the prompt at n number of literatures it will give, and they will make it very, very fast their work. But when we want to show real time of statistics numbers as a university in a multidisciplinary area, what is your opinion on this, sir?
See, Dr. Panduranga, let me tell you that this is an extremely debatable question, and I don't want to raise it on an open forum here. You can, talk to me separately on this.
Sure.
And
Thank you.
I'll tell you, because there are certain case-to-case basis. You need, being a head of the family of libraries, so you need to, hold some of the decisions very strategically. Otherwise, it is very difficult to survive.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Because
you, sir. We will personally we
yeah,
will
so
speak with.
because please try to remember that
Sure.
we are the middleman between the users and the suppliers.
Yes, yes.
And that is where we get hard pressed.
Right.
So, but what is most important thing is that you need to see the top priority of the faculty first. Faculty comes always first.
Okay.
Faculty or the students always come first. Rest of the things comes later. But yes, you need to have faculty can, on one hand, this is true that faculty come first. But one thing you need to also understand that there, in English, there is a saying is that cut your coat according to your cloth. So you also need to understand that how will you manage your budget. If you don't cut one, you cannot have the next one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it is always there.
Okay.
Certainly
Thank you.
we can discuss over phone. Some of
Right.
the
Right.
things are always there. I can guide you. That's not a
Sure. Sure.
problem.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. How do we deal with the local content? Sukhdev,
In what sense? Means local content means you.
local content means local contents are sometimes are not digitized actually.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, so there also AI can help.
No,
Like
you
for
for
example, AI
digitizing. Yeah,
summarization and all can
yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah. It can come like the same like I have simply you know Hindi book the Bhagavad Gita. I have just simply put a photograph and
Yeah,
it processed. In the same manner, you can use AI tools simply
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. AI
click a
tool can be
photograph.
easily used for that. Yes,
Uh,
local content if it is digitized,
if it is not,
then it
even
can
it is not
it
digitized,
can
it
do
can
the
be used.
summarizations and all very easily. And all kind of
Translation
AI
can be done.
applications can be used. Yes, but the only
So
thing is that you need to look at the accuracy part of it.
yes, yes.
Sometimes you have to be very careful about the accuracy, because when you are going to do the digitization and all, the OCRing has to be almost 99.9% accurate. And then further, when you are doing an AI, please remember, my dear friends, I let me tell you that AI is not your Bhagwan. AI is your not your God. It is the AI is a catalyst which is developed by the human intelligence. So human intelligence comes at the number one position, and number two position is the AI comes. So you have to take it into consideration. So 100% you cannot rely on AI also. 100% you cannot rely on AI also. You have to play your own pragmatic role, or you have to play your own very critical role in deciding whether I should take it or not.
So that's why I keep on saying it is the best time to be a librarian because you can always judge. Now, see, AI, when AI is used, it will make such mistakes you can say or hallucination, and then you can play the this trust role. I mean, you can vet all those things. That's why you would be play an important role. So in the chat, I have shared some links again for the demo videos. You can go through it, and I have also shared my mobile number. If you have any other question you want to take,
So
I
one
can.
question has come from an international participant, Ludmila. She asked, as per your observation, how much is AI influencing the work of librarians in India?
I think there had been, there had been many papers I read from Indian authors, and even this international survey which I was talking about. India is quite, the librarians in India are quite aware of AI, and they definitely or desperately want to use it. So, and small things they are doing, and uh, most of people are actually doing classification and cataloging, not with my tool, but they themselves, put sometimes they put a ISBN number, then ask ChatGPT what could be the classification number, or they put the title, or they create emails and all. Small things they are doing, and in India, and they are quite aware, and they are writing so many papers. I think from on AI, and we are having a lot of conferences and workshop on AI these days.
It is a struggle for existence, Ludmila. It's a struggle for existence for all of us in the world. We see this is a thing which you cannot, neither you can swallow nor you can vomit out. It got stuck here in your throat. So you have to swallow it. There's no other alternative. But probably you need a thing, something else for that. Yeah. So, Ludmila, Sumit, can you please allow Ludmila to speak?
Yes, sir. We have enabled it for everyone. They can
Yeah,
unmute their mic.
Ludmila, can you please unmute yourself, and you are from which country?
Um, I understand you, but I can't speak very good. in English, I understand, but not so well.
No, but you are from which country?
I'm from Republic of Moldova.
Acha, Republic of Moldova. Acha.
Yes,
Okay.
and I interesting from your webinars. It's very interesting for me.
So,
I understand, but
are
I
you
can't speak to you.
are you a library professional, Ludmila?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So probably if you want, we can organize a similar kind of a programs for your country also.
Wow.
Yes. So you come forward and you request us. So accordingly we can do that. Udayan, can you please share your email ID with Ludmila?
Definitely, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So probably we can think of organizing an online event or offline event, whatever you like most.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ludmila. Thanks for joining us. Anybody else
You're
has got
welcome.
any question? Two more questions came. Oh, these are all thanks. Sir, can we depend on AI output when we feed with raw data? It portends a researcher. No, no. If you have given a raw data to AI and when you get a visualization or a complete output you get, you have to see whether that it is giving you the actual result or not. Not always the correct results are depicted, not always. So you have to be very careful when you are feeding the raw data and trying to get a visualization out of it. You have to be very
Plus,
careful.
plus it is risky also. You may lose
It's very
your
risky also. Yes.
you can lose your research data or research value, and that's why I had suggested to have larger university to have your local AI
Yeah.
model.
In fact, he himself is Shomashekhar is reason that's why we have done a comparison with other data. I said yes, correct. You should. You cannot just rely on it. It's very difficult. See, ultimately, what I said, it is like in chemistry, like it is like a catalyst. It is like that only. You can't 100% you rely on it. Whatever comes, you have to take a look into it. Okay. So, Udan,
Yes, sir.
can we wrap up then?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished guests and speaker, participant, and member of the library fraternity. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all valedictory session of the Librarian Colloquium Series Season 1, organized by HDFC Library Ashoka University. Over the past 6 sessions, we have witnessed an enriching journey of learning, dialogue, and professional exchange. This webinar series successfully brought together leading experts to discuss crucial themes such as artificial intelligence in libraries, research metrics, scholarly communication, science mapping, counter metrics, and emerging trends in academic librarianship. This session have to not only expand our knowledge but also inspired us to rethink the future role of libraries as dynamic center of innovation, research support, and digital transformation. Today, as we conclude this successful series, we celebrate the spirit of collaboration and continuous learning that made this initiative truly meaningful. I would now like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all our eminent resource persons for generously sharing their expertise and valuable insight. Your contributions have made this series impactful and memorable. We sincerely thank to all participants for various institutions across the country and beyond for enthusiastic presence, active engagement, and thoughtful interaction for thoughtful program. A special note for appreciation goes to organizing team of HDSC Library, whose dedication and meticulously planning ensure the smooth execution all of the 6 sessions. We are especially grateful to Dr. Santanu Ganguly, Director of HDSC Library, for his visionary leadership and constant encouragement is making this initiative a grand success. Libraries today are evolving rapidly, and programs like this remind us that learning must evolve with them. We hope the knowledge shared during this series will empower each of us, innovate, adapt, and lead our respective institutions. As one chapter closes, we look forward to many more sessions of Librarian Colloquium series in future. Before we conclude, I request everyone to stay connected with HDFC Library Ashoka University for upcoming academic and professional initiatives. Thank you once again being part of this remarkable journey. Wishing all success, growth, and continued learning. Thank you all.
Thank you, Udan, Sumit, and SDFC Library for organizing such a beautiful thing. We will be coming up with our next seasons with some more interactions and more such kind of a very unique, unique programs. We will be coming up very soon, and we are working on it. And we would also like to tell you that we are coming up with a with a newsletter, and from our HDFC library, where many of these, will be showcasing many of the activities of the library. This is going to be a very unique newsletter which we have designed, and it will be given to all the participants, and you would be able to explore more of them in coming years. And thanks everyone for getting, and stay connected. We'll be coming soon, and we'll be approaching you for this particular thing. Thank you very much, Sukhdev ji, for connecting with us. Thank you for being and giving an interesting presentations. See you sometimes in some of the events. And nowadays you visit a lot, so I think I will be able to meet you once again. Thank you very much, Sukhdev ji. Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Sukhdev. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Lingaya. How are you?
I'm
good
good,
to
sir.
see you. Good to see you, Dr. Lingaya. How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. I'm good, sir. Thank you very
I'm
much.
good to see you. Thank you, Dr. Lingaya. I can
Yes.
see Dr. Lal is also here. Dr. KK Lal. Yes. Oh, who is the other person? I can't make out. Let me see if I can make out. Hi, Dr. Lal. Who is the other person next to you? You can unmute yourself, Dr. Lal. Who is the other person? Dr. Kaushik is here. And may I request everybody to please put on your video so that I can have a look who are all the people have joined. Many of them had left also, so probably just I can get a glimpse who are the other people have joined.
Other person
Okay,
is busy in
Suresh.
meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheila MS, Ganesh Ghatole, Abdul Rashid, Kodella Sai Babu, Soni. Yeah. Where is Dr. Pallavi Yadav? Dr. Rima Attorning. Oh, Rima was writing a questions and all, and from, I think she's from IIT Roorkee. Pallavi Yadav, yes, College of Management Studies. Dr. Pallavi, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were there. Thanks all of you. We got a registration of almost 900 plus registration for this webinar, but we could not accommodate everybody because our webinar, this particular thing had got a very short, very little catch, that we can accommodate only first 300 participants. We made it live in the YouTube, but very soon we would be coming up with that. So thank you very much. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you. Yeah.